go to Robinson Square. Looks like everybody got invited. You think somebody glimpsed the Batman and word got out?
You're on the right track, boy. In the worst possible way. Look, up on the roof of Kane's Art Museum.
My God! That huge guy's holding Batman's body over his head. Like a broken doll.
You will listen. I am Bane. You are mine. Batman is no more. I rule these streets. I rule Gotham City.
It's falling into place, Harvey. The Arkham breakout, the disappearance of Gotham's key mobsters. This guy, Bane, was behind the whole thing.
Bane is your hero. Here is your protector. Take him and bury him.
Certainly kill him.
Look! The canopy over Hannah's deli broke his fall. Come on, Commish.
Okay, people, make some room here. We can't help the man with you crowded in here like this.
Good work, Montoya.
Thanks, Harv.
Batman. It's Jim Gordon. Bullock.
Oh, Al? Yeah, big guy. Has a black mask with two...
We have EMT units on the way. Can you hear me?
Just an order.
I'll be
Bane.
fine.
Clear back, please. Paramedics coming through. I see. Alfredo, the backboard, hurry.
Gangway people coming through here.
You guys got here in a hurry?
Yeah, we was in the neighborhood.
He's breathing shallow, and I didn't try to move him.
Here, keep him straight.
Yeah, got him. Slide it straight into the van.
Look, I can ride along in the unit to help you get to the hospital in a hurry.
It's okay, Commissioner. We're only a few blocks from Mercy General.
Montoya?
Yes, Commissioner.
Did those paramedics say they were taking Batman to Mercy General?
They did, sir. Why?
The paramedics from Mercy General have only just arrived.
But that's impossible. I saw those other guys' ID.
Hurry up, Jean-Paul.
I'm doing 60 in a school zone.
How is he, Alfred?
He's in shock. He's lost a great deal of blood. There are certainly internal injuries, and I think his back may be...
Oh, my God.
And nothing is known about the whereabouts of the allegedly injured Batman or his assailant, the masked strongman calling himself Bane.
Isn't it ironic, Scarecrow? A legion of Batty's baddest foes has tried to bring him down, and some new rookie comes along and trashes him!
Hilarious, Joker. Particularly after the beating Batman gave us, followed by nearly drowning in that damn tunnel. We didn't even get to kill the mayor. I haven't even got any ransom money to continue my fear gas experiments.
Fear gas? You might as well have squirted air freshener in Batsy's face for all the good it did us!
I've had enough of your insults, Joker.
Oh, stop. You're terrifying me.
And I have a new fear gas mixture I need a guinea pig for.
The horror! The horror! Make it stop! Not bad, Crow. What other flavors have you got?
I don't understand.
Then let me explain with this chair! Loser! Jonathan! Our partnership is over! Good luck, Scarecrow. They're bound to rebuild Arkham Asylum. Maybe next time you'll get a straw mattress to go with your head! Ta-ta for now.
Okay, ventriloquist, what's with this Socko character? Your old pal Scarface is out of action in a couple of months, and you gotta replace me with a piece of underwear.
Now, Scarface, Socko's been very helpful in finding you.
Damn right I have! Who you calling underwear? You muff-eating piece of dryer-lint. The name is Socko! Should be Stinko. You should change your partners more often, ventriloquist.
Boys! Socko, not the gun!
Pull a heater on me, would you? Well, I got one too!
Boys, no!
You idiot! Who you calling and then...
We shot ourselves.
How is he, Alfred?
Stable, Jean-Paul. His pulse is getting steadier and stronger, although I may have to aerate his left lung again.
Shouldn't we get him to a proper hospital? He could die.
We've been here before, he and I.
I ought to put in an appearance at home. My dad's gonna be worrying about me. But if there's anything...
Go home, Tin. I'll call you if there's a change.
Okay. Back later.
So Bruce is out of danger?
Not quite, Jean-Paul. The fever won't go down unless I stop the swelling on the spinal tissue. And even if Batman does awaken, he'll be paralyzed for life.
And as if the Dark Knight's alleged downfall were a green light for chaos, violence is erupting citywide for the fourth weekend in succession. This is Alan Grant reporting for Good Morning Gotham.
Mister, don't shoot. I got a wife and kid.
You are head of Gotham's three families. You know who I am?
The guy who broke the Batman.
I am Bane, and I am the new owner of Gotham. Any arguments?
No, I'll work with you.
You'll work for me, won't he, Bird?
He'll lead us to every gang in Gotham City, Bane. Won't you, pal?
Oh, yes, there's plenty for everybody here. You can be in on it.
In on it. I will have it all.
Sleeping peacefully or not, Alfred, this man has suffered a severe spinal trauma. He belongs in a special hospital.
I'm afraid that's impossible, Dr. Kinsolving. Mr. Wayne, as you know, is the CEO of an extremely prominent business. Were his injury made public, it would be perceived as a weakness, and his affairs could well suffer.
A fractured spine is far more than a perceived weakness, Alfred.
Dr. Kinsolving, I'm not arguing with you, just attempting to show you. I have had the gymnasium adjoining Master Bruce's bedroom re-equipped.
You tell me this man has broken his back in a car smash and you re-equipped his gymnasium?
Let me show you.
Without hospital facilities, it is Mr. Wayne who will suffer. Oh, my. X-ray? Hydrotherapy? Even a body scanner.
Mr. Wayne is a considerably wealthy man, and he would want his doctor to have every means necessary to help him recover, no matter how long it takes.
In a case like this, Alfred, you could be talking the rest of this man's life.
James? Oh, I knew I'd find you up here. Knew you'd try the bat signal again.
This must look foolish, Sarah, considering the way he looked.
He's your friend, and you're worried about him.
Friend? Can I call him that when I don't know a damn thing about him?
You know the important things, James.
I'll be down in a moment. Hold the fort for me.
As always, Commissioner.
Just a word. Just a sign. That's all I ask.
Listen to it, Bard. It is music. It is my creation.
Bat signal's still shining over police headquarters, Bane. It's the 4th week since you took him down. Don't they realize he's finished?
Still they cry out for him. The hero, the savior. But I broke him, and Gotham is mine.
Pulse normal. Respiration good. And at long last, you're getting the sleep you need. Now that I'm your personal physician, Bruce Wayne, the only worry I have about you apart from your spinal injury is that you haven't said a word since the car accident. If it was a car accident.
Car.
Bruce, you awake?
Dr. Kinsolving, Chandra. I've been awake for days. Didn't feel like opening my eyes, that's all.
Why didn't you say something before?
Couldn't think of anything worth saying. Where's Alfred?
In the kitchen cooking supper. You've got visitors, too. Your neighbor, Jack Drake's son, Tim, and a blonde man, Jean-Paul. They've been here most evenings, taking turns to watch over you.
Well, that's who it was. I only really remember when you were here, Chandra. Other than the pain, it's the first time in too long that I've felt anything. Not that the injuries stack up against the loss I've suffered.
It's natural you should feel some depression, Bruce. But I hope you're not talking about a mere car.
Car? You mentioned a car before.
The Porsche, sir. You were in shock when I found you by the roadside, remember? With little or no memory of the accident.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Bruce, I promised to visit next door with Tim's father before I drove home. I'll be back to check you later.
Jack Drake. His was a back injury, wasn't it?
Very similar to yours. And he's doing pretty well in that wheelchair. You'll be mobile before you know it.
Wheelchair.
Master Bruce, I am very relieved to see you awake at last. I sent Master Timothy and Jean-Paul Valley out to the East Cliffs with a Porsche and a pair of sledgehammers. The result was very convincing. We will say you were thrown from the car and fell on the rocks.
Bruce? Dr. Kinsolving told me you're awake. How are you feeling?
Tim, what's happening in Gotham City?
Nothing to concern yourself with now, sir.
That bad?
Worse. The city's going to hell with that Batman.
You were thinking someone should fill in, and I agree.
Should I go to Nightwing? He was your first partner. He knows Gotham.
No, Dick Grayson is his own man now, with his own responsibilities.
Yeah. Then I can only think of one other person.
Yes, he's the only choice, but I want it made absolutely clear that under no circumstances does he confront Bane.
Now, I look around this stable. I see the 20 surviving Gotham City interests represented in here. Now, whoever called this powwow, make your case now, or I walk and the members of the Gorthinkle Syndicate walk with me. Is this a business meeting or what?
It is a business meeting, Mr. Kochman.
Holy thing.
For those who have yet to make my acquaintance, I am Bane. I broke the Batman, and Gotham City belongs to me. The purpose of this meeting is to give you instructions as to how you will pay me 50% of your weekly gross income as from today.
What are you talking about? 50% to nobody.
Hey, pal. Bane, this is not how we operate.
This is how I operate, Mr. Kochman. And when I'm very annoyed, I pump myself with a little venom. And I punish the transgressor. To continue, gentlemen, this is how you will make the payments.
Robin.
Jean-Paul, it's time to talk.
I thought it might be.
Bruce can't be Batman anymore. Not with a broken back. So I need help.
And I'm ready. Azrael is ready.
Bruce doesn't want Azrael. Here.
By Saint Dumas!
He chose you to wear the mantle of the Bat.
His costume?
One of them fitted for you.
But why do I dress as Batman? I am Azrael. I have a uniform.
You don't understand Gotham City. The madness out there is rooted in this town's psyche. And so is the Bat.
I can be as good as him?
No one's as good as him.
I'll be better.
Big words. Just don't try him out on Bane.
That's quite a wheelchair, Bruce.
If I'm going to spend real time sitting, I want a state-of-the-art cushion.
Wait a minute. I just might have you up and about someday. It depends on trust. Your trust in my healing skills, and mine in your honesty.
Honesty?
That was no car accident that broke your back. The injuries just didn't add up. You're hiding something from me, but that's okay. I can wait.
You're sure swinging a wire like that, man, Jean-Paul. And you're the right build. When we land on the police department roof, just stay in the shadows and try keeping your voice like Bruce's.
I can do it, Robin. And there's the commissioner now.
Commissioner?
What? My God, it's you? Batman? You're all right?
Not quite what I was, Commissioner, but I'll get there.
Your voice sounds different.
A lot has changed, Commissioner, but there is one constant. Bane has got hell itself to pay.
Gotta hand it to you, Bane. First you take down the Batman. Then you're getting 50 cents on the dollar from every crooked operation in Gotham.
And next, the unions.
Tough Tony Bresci wants a word, Bane. I told him to make it fast.
Hey, we got problems. You will if your payments are not kept up, Mr. Bresci.
Hear me out.
We pay you what we pay you because you told us you broke the Batman, that he wouldn't be interfering in our business interests no more.
I beat him to within an inch of his life. He is crippled and helpless.
So how come he's back on the streets? How come he and that boy Wonder Kid roasted my guys while they was heisting the mail last night?
Impossible. He is broken. Broken and defeated.
Everything's the same, and everything's different. Batman and Robin in a tight spot, outnumbered and surrounded by hoods we caught in the middle of a break. Except the guy in the cape and cowl isn't Bruce Wayne.
Filth. Slime!
Stay back, man. I'll hurt you, man.
Hurt me. You hand over that axe, and you hand it over now. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life on a respirator.
No! That's not the way Batman does it. Lay off!
Let me go, Robin. He chose me to take his place.
It's more than a costume, pal. You're going way off the top here.
Maybe that's what it takes.
Whatever it takes, the end justifies the means?
We have a city to get back, and I've got to work out a way to do it.
Master Bruce, how very good to see you downstairs. The service elevator is perfect for that wheelchair. Dr. Kinsolving will be impressed.
She's worked wonders, Alfred. The scars of what has happened run deep, but I feel like something warm is happening in my life.
It'll be that glass of hot milk, I expect.
Seriously, Alfred. She told me to trust her if I wanted her to help me. And I want to be able to.
Ah. All well and good, sir, as long as we're speaking hypothetically.
She's next door visiting with Jack Drake. Maybe I'll take a turn around there in this thing. He can give me a few tips and wheelchair techniques.
I'll come too.
Don't worry, Alfred. I won't do anything hasty.
Well, Jack, I'd say you made some real progress. More mobility in your left arm, more feeling in your legs. You know, I'm telling Bruce Wayne you're a model of rapid recovery.
Is he finding it as impossible as I am?
It's not impossible, Jack. That's the basis of my entire practice. The gap between conventional medicine and the human will. I thought you said Tim was out tonight.
He is.
Good Lord! Praise! Do exactly as we say and no one gets hurt.
That's it in a nutshell, gentlemen.
As it is, we're handing over 50 cents on the dollar this day for every street transaction.
Tony Bressy's pretty sold out on Bane, Paul.
I'm not so sure, Robin. He sounds more scared to me. I think Bane has gotten to Tough Tony, and I think Tough Tony will lead me to Bane.
Paul, no. Bruce said you mustn't.
Bruce made me Batman. That means I have to call it as I see it.
We hear him out. That's all I say.
What? Tony Bressy!
Batman?
Where's Bane?
Batman! The monsters are getting away.
Where is he?
I can't tell you. He's got my kids. He's got my kids.
There's no need for this.
You be quiet.
My kids!
Your kids will be fine.
First, I want Bane.
Who are you people? Why the guns and masks?
Get in the van, Dr. Kinsolving, or we shoot the geek in the wheelchair.
Run, Chandra. Don't worry about me.
Yo!
Jack! Chandra! What's going on?
Bruce! No! They're armed!
Another wheelchair. Shoot that one, Taz. No witnesses.
No! You don't want him, you want...
Chandra!
You picked a dumb time to come calling, Cribble.
I'll take the gun, friend. You should never underestimate the disabled.
Come on, Taz. Let's go.
You ain't so tough when I knock you out of that chair.
Come on, Taz. Move it.
Yeah, sure.
What's time, Bird?
Bressy's late, Trog. Maybe Bane was wrong to hand them kids back like that.
Bress has played ball all along, my friends. He's too frightened.
Batman! Bane was supposed to be here tonight. I want him.
You're not real. He broke you.
He will pay for his transgressions and for eluding me tonight.
Cops are on their way, Batman. We'll be out on bail before sunup.
Not before you tell me what you know. We have a few minutes before the units arrive.
Sir, are you certain you're up to this?
Chandra and Tim's father have been abducted, Alfred. And I'd be dead now if the kidnappers hadn't been in such a hurry to leave. If only I wasn't stuck in this jam. There's work to be done.
You say you memorized the rental plate on their van, sir?
Let's key it in. You know, I don't feel right here in the cave anymore. It belongs to Jean-Paul. He's the Batman now.
He's certainly become as elusive as you used to be, sir.
Just so long as he steers clear of Bane. Now, let's see what we know about these kidnappers. British accents. One named Taz. And according to this, a dummy company the van was rented by gave an address in London.
London? A trip to the United Kingdom should make a very pleasant change.
Bane, I swear it was the Batman. He would have beaten us senseless if the cops hadn't showed.
The Batman, it is not him. I broke the Batman. It is an imposter you were taken by. Nothing but a costume.
Phony or not, he sure hit hard.
He will regret what he has done. I look forward to the pleasure of crushing this bat imposter.
Jean-Paul, is Bruce still around? Or Alfred?
They left a message, Tim. Didn't you see it?
Of course I saw it. My dad's been kidnapped, and Dr. Consolving, and they just left. Why didn't Bruce take me with him?
Maybe he couldn't find you.
I've been out all night looking for you. We were supposed to meet for the regular patrol. Word on the street said you were too busy rousting out Bane's gang.
Look, another time.
Hey, my dad's being abducted, and you're directly violating Bruce's orders.
I'm Batman now, and I'm busy.
What are these little bat-shaped things? Sharp.
They're called shurikens. Bruce wouldn't have been defeated if he'd given himself an edge. So I've redesigned the uniform. These are for the new gauntlets. 50 in each magazine. Accurate to 25 yards. Tougher Batman for a tougher Gotham.
Tougher or meaner? Paul, where'd you get the idea of firing 2-inch razor blades at people?
But if you don't like it, you can walk.
Is it you? Are you the Batman from Gotham City?
You got my message, Hood.
I wasn't aware I was known outside England.
I've been following your exploits. You call yourself Hood after a certain English hero who robbed the rich to feed the poor.
I'm flattered. Now, what brings the Batman to London, if you are the Batman?
I need help. I'll pay for it.
I don't take money.
This envelope contains the name of a ship carrying a half-ton of cocaine from Gotham City, its date of arrival at Tilbury Dock, and the names of 3 principal suspects.
This could be a setup. You could be anybody in that costume.
Care to test me?
If this information checks out, that won't be necessary. What do you want?
I need the location of a kidnapper, a certain Benedict Asp, who arrived yesterday on the noon flight from Gotham. All the information I've uncovered so far suggests he's on a file held by your Secret Service, MI5.
A challenge, but not an impossible one. Meet me back here in 24 hours.
Has he gone?
Oh, untie me from this post, Alfred.
Your back's in no fit state to support your weight, sir. I must protest. And virtually challenging him to a fight.
If that's what it takes to find Chandra and Robin's father, it's worth it.
Commissioner Gordon.
Batman, you've been very active the last few nights. My detectives have been cleaning up after you.
Did you learn anything from Bane's stooges?
They were hardly in the interrogation room before their lawyers slid them out again. My God!
Something wrong, Commissioner?
You're still here?
So?
I usually turn and you're gone.
I wasn't certain we had finished talking.
That never stopped you before.
Then I'll be going. I have to find Bane on my own, unless he comes looking for me.
Stranger and stranger.